Hi, I'm Zaara from Bookworm United, and I'm going to be talking about Percy Jackson's Greek Gods, illustrated by John Rocco and made by Rick Riordan. So, we're going to be talking about Zeus, Demeter, and Poseidon. So, we're going to talk about Poseidon first, and it says in the book, the chapter's name is Poseidon Gets Salty. And I think it says that because salty is just like you get like really mad a lot. And there's a reason for that. He always gets knows a lot of to being the patron god of the cities in Greek. Like one time, Athena beat him for the city Athens. They declined his horses and instead got olives, which turned out to be really good for them. And then we have Demeter, who is the great goddess of grains, wheat, and cereal. But in that one, she turns into Grainzilla, and she attacks literally everything, which you can also see her do in Persephone's chapter, called Persephone Marries Her Stalker, aka Demeter the sequel. And there, she protects her grove by killing everything in sight. And in Persephone's one, she makes the world become unstable, nothing grows, and humans can't survive just because she lost her daughter. And now, finally, we're going to talk about Zeus, who had been taking a back seat for a long time, which in the Percy Jackson world, he probably wasn't really happy about and might have blasted Percy to smithereens if it wasn't for Poseidon. And here it says, Zeus kills everyone. And it says here, you want scary? Think about this. Zeus was the god of law and order, the guy who threw random lightning bolts when he got angry and couldn't keep his own wedding vows. This was the guy in charge of making kings act wisely, councils of elders were respected, oaths were kept, and strangers were given hospitality. Yeah, I don't think that was such a good idea, because as you can see, he did a whole bunch of random things, but he was a god of law and order, which those two things don't go together. Order and randomly throwing stuff across the world. And he wasn't that trustworthy, but he was the person who had to make sure people acted good. It doesn't make any sense. And Percy adds here, that would be like making me the god of homework and good grades. Ooh. And it says here, I guess Zeus wasn't all bad, but it says here that he probably was. Sometimes he would show up at mortals' homes disguised as a wanderer to see whether folks would let him in and offer him food. If you treated the visitor kindly, good for you. That was your duty as a Greek citizen. If you slammed a door in his face, well, Zeus would be back later with his lightning bolts. I guess he is keeping the law in place, which is a good thing, since he's like the king of all kings. And it says here, same old King Zeus was the god of kingly power, which I had said. And so he watched over the mortal rulers to make sure they didn't abuse their position. Obviously, a lot of kings got away with the terrible things, probably because Zeus was busy chasing some girl and didn't notice. But there was a chance that if you did something really evil or stupid, he's going to come at you and destroy you. So that's basically about what we're all going to be talking about. But here's now my little opinion on this book. I think that was really funny, and I like how Percy was narrating it, not the gods themselves, but they only add all the great, amazing, awesome things about them. And I like how the pictures too, the illustrations are really good. As you can see, there's a lot of detail, and I like how the story is made out. Like at the beginning, there's just like some kind of weird thing at the beginning, which makes it kind of cool. And then Percy says something about himself in some of the chapters, like in the Zeus one. And that's all I have to say for this book. And see you next time on one of my new book reviews. Bye!